Hello everyone, today we are going to look at matrix multiplication, and as you can see on the screen we have two types of data sets over here. The first data set has 2 rows and 3 columns, and the other one has 3 rows and 2 columns. Whenever we try to try this matrix multiplication, the very first thing that you need to check is the validity of the matrix, because if it is not a valid matrix, then there is no point of that multiplication is going to work. So in order to check the validity, remember this rule of thumb that validity that I'm going to highlight it on the screen over here. So number of columns of the first matrix should be equal to the number of rows of the second matrix. So that confirms the validity of the matrix. So number of columns of the first matrix, right now this particular matrix has 3 columns, should be equal to the number of rows of the second matrix. Second matrix has 3 rows. So yes, this is a valid matrix, 3 equal to 3. The very first thing we are going to do is to clear the concept. We are going to do the manual multiplication of these data sets, and after that we are going to use Excel. So how it works manually. What you are going to do is you are going to multiply each number of the row of the first matrix to the first column of the second matrix. Then you are going to repeat the process. Second row of the first matrix will be multiplied by the first column of the second matrix. Once you are done with that, then you are going to repeat the process. First row of the first matrix will be multiplied by the second column of the second matrix, and second row of the first matrix will be multiplied by the second column of the second matrix. So let's do that over here manually first. So 1 multiplied by 3, which is 1 over here and 3 over here. So let me highlight that first. So this is the first row that we are looking at this time. Okay, so it is 1 multiplied by 3 plus 3 multiplied by 2 plus 4 multiplied by 4. Similarly, now we are going to unhighlight that and highlight the second row so that you know exactly what we are doing. We are going to do 2 multiplied by 3 plus 1 multiplied by 2 plus 2 multiplied by 4. Okay, and then what we are going to do is we are going to go back to the first row here and unhighlight this, and we are going to take the second column over here, and it is highlighted. So what you are going to do is 1 multiplied by 2 plus 3 multiplied by 1 plus 4 multiplied by 5. Once you are done with that, we are going to move on to the second row. So I'm going to highlight the second row over here, and what we are going to do is 2 multiplied by 2 plus 1 multiplied by 1 plus 2 multiplied by 5. Once we have this data, now we are going to do the calculation, which makes it 3 plus 6 plus 16 This one is 6 plus 2 plus 8. This is 2 plus 3 plus 20. 4 plus 1 plus 10, which makes it 25, 16. I'm going to move that to the same side so it's clear. 25 multiplied by 2, which makes it 15. Okay, and I'm going to move that one also to the other side, and this is our final data set. So once you are done with this, now you know the manual process, which is 25, 25, 16, and 15 is the answer. So now we want to know how we can do it in Excel easily, right? So what we are going to do over here, we are going to apply the formula. So you are going to do equal to sign, matrix multiplication, M, U, L, D. And then you are going to do open the brackets over here. It says array 1. Array 1 is the first data set. So you are going to highlight the first data set, and after you see the range for that, type comma, space, and then go to the second data set, highlight the second data set, and then close the brackets and hit enter. So you are seeing exactly the same result that we calculated manually. So now you know how matrix multiplication works, and how we can calculate it manually, and how we can utilize formulas in Excel to do it more easily. So let me know if you have any questions. That's it for today.